Shanker, morning. Apart from pressing ahead with planning reforms, was there much in that statement that gave you any heart that this government is on the right track?
Well, I think the rhetoric, as usual, which has really been the case since the beginning of this government, in terms of the focus on economic growth, is all great, and that's fine. But you need to judge them by the actions. And what we saw yesterday is really not very much in the growth bucket. And of course, the total reliance or sort of feeling of being trapped in the OBR prison cell, which Rachel Reeves sort of finds herself in, where she's constantly talking. It's almost like when she's on the media, it's almost like she's the spokesman for the OBR. And the OBR is talking about 5 billion, 10 billion, 15 billion, etc. You have to understand, I think it's really important for viewers to understand that the UK is a 2.2 trillion pound economy. So these they sound like big numbers, but they are in fact rounding errors. And actually what you need to do is focus on the growth that will give you the bigger number. And while she's right to talk about the changing global environment, and we've got a 25% tariff on all cars now, thanks to the US president yesterday, which will be announced in advance, or it will be announced fully on April the 2nd, along with all the other tariffs that the US will have. Those are much bigger impacts on the UK economy. We sell 27% by value of our cars to the US. We import only 2%. So this is going to hit the UK car sector very severely. It's going to hit the UK economy very severely. And that's why we've said, look, what matters the most here in terms of the thing that will get you the most growth is to make sure that you've got a deal with the US. Don't do anything that will take that deal off the table. And when we looked at the two scenarios, one with a deal with the US, one without a deal with the US, the deal with the US including an improvement in your regulatory system, the difference between the two is about £200 billion over the period, per 5-year lifetime of Parliament period. So that's much bigger. That's a 9 or 10% of the UK GDP. That's what we need to be focused on. I think what we saw yesterday was a lot of fiddling around at the edges and not very much actual concrete difference.
Okay, thank you, Shanker.